Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Bear here, and today we're going to tackle a big topic, and it's a cryptocurrency. Is this the future of finance, or is it just a daydream? Is it a scam? And the reason why I want to make this video is because I made a few $100s off XRP just in a matter of days. It got me thinking about the real value of cryptocurrency and like the legitimacy of it. So today we're going to get in and explore every single angle, the technology, the economics, the risks, and the differing opinions surrounding cryptocurrency. So let's just jump right in. So yeah, just this week, I took a chance on XRP, and to my surprise, I ended up making a couple $100s, which is kind of crazy. So I bought it when it had a dip like I think it was like $2.20, I think is when I bought it. And it went up to like 270, I think. That's when I sold. And yeah, I got a couple $100s, and honestly, I do not recommend playing with your money like this. This is kind of just money I have to play around with, and I can financially take it if I lose all of it, which I don't want to do. But just, I don't know. Like, is this sustainable? Is crypto sustainable? Is it just a fluke? I'm just going to go through this video and examine the broader crypto market, I guess, and just my thoughts on it. So I think it's important that you guys to understand crypto's value. So first off, like what is crypto? Like, I'm sure you guys have heard the term blockchain technology thrown around. And blockchain is essentially like a digital ledger that's decentralized so no one can control it. It's not controlled by like an institution, a bank, the government, which theoretically reduces the risk of corruption and increases transparency within the space, which is nice. I mean, I think crypto is a very unique and cool idea, but it definitely raises some questions. And however, the value of like cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP are also like heavily reliant on supply and demand. That's basically the whole thing about them, is demand by the people. These cryptocurrencies are often capped at a certain amount, which creates scarcity, much like gold. So, unlike gold, though, crypto can be seen as crypto can be seen its perceived value shoot up. So you can see crypto's value shoot up just due to intense market hype, and that doesn't ever happen by gold, or that doesn't ever happen with gold. And this can be driven by media, just investor interest, and just sometimes pure speculation, which is a lot of it. These people think that, money's going to flow in, the market cap's going to increase, which then therefore increases the price. And it's really just not guaranteed. They're all basing it on pure speculation, which is honestly very scary because it's not backed up by hard assets. Like, it doesn't have any intrinsic value other than people wanting it, the demand of people. So I don't know. It's interesting. And, going off like the bright side of cryptocurrencies offer some very compelling advantages. Like, for investors, it has potential for high returns and is very, very attractive. I mean, it's you see how much money people make, and I honestly believe it. It's attractive, but it is so volatile. And like my experience earlier this week, it's interesting. I made a couple $100s just in a matter of days, which is just insane. And beyond personal gains, crypto advocates talk about the potential for just digital currencies to totally disrupt finance, in our financial markets. They allow for people to access the traditional banking systems and like send and receive money so easy. It's very easy. And you don't have to go through any other entities, which is awesome. And innovations such as like smart contracts, which automatically execute transactions when certain conditions are met, so you can have like a limit order or a stop loss on your crypto. And it's crazy. That's how I actually made my money. I put a limit order on at 270 and it hit, so it's wild. And from real estate to legal services, it just makes the process so much efficient and easier, and just not, won't be fiddled with from human error. It's kind of not really much corruption, but there are definitely some downsides to it. And, the volatility of the crypto is just insane. Like, you can literally lose your whole wallet overnight, which is just wild. Like, you can be down 90%, 80%, just crazy numbers. And it can take a mental toll on you. Like, it is devastating, the losses when the market just suddenly downturns. It's horrible. And the uncertainty also just is very alarming. Because, like I said, it's just on people's demand. Like, and governments around the world are definitely trying to figure out how to control, regulate, or even just ban cryptocurrencies, which therefore will make the value less. So that's one problem that you have to worry about. There's a lot of factors that can control this. And the good thing is, I guess, like with the United States administration right now, they definitely are pro-crypto. There's been talks about them buying a reserve, having the government having a reserve crypto, which is very interesting. And I think for right now, we're good. But I can definitely see in the future becoming a risk, them trying to take it, get rid of it. I don't know, it's scary, but, while blockchain itself, like, is secure, that's kind of the whole point of it. The platforms and wallets where cryptos are traded, so these different platforms, they can be hacked and there can be theft. There's definitely some security risks, even though we have the perception that blockchain is totally secure itself, but these other platforms that are using it is not. There's a lot of critical voices and like future outlook on crypto. And while many are like bullish, some experts, they do warn about the dangers, which, I mean, like, they're right. There is definitely just maybe a speculative bubble. I mean, it can definitely pop anytime because it is just based on demand. People compare it to like the dot-com bubble and things like that. And they argue that much of the investment in cryptocurrencies is not grounded in real world applications, which I read, just reiterating this point, that is very true. It is actually just speculative gains. But, as long as the popularity and want for it are there, I think it will stay. I think that cryptocurrencies definitely, it's great. You don't have to worry about any other entity to run your money through. It's kind of a taste of freedom almost. There's not like much of a risk to it, which is fantastic. I mean, you're not out here having to rely on someone else if you're using just your wallet, crypto wallet and stuff. Now, if you're using some other app like there's like Webull Pay or whatever, that's what I use, and then Coinbase, you're basically being regulated through the same thing. It's kind of pointless. You may as well just use the wallet, which that's probably what I need to do, but if I'm going to continue investing. But it's definitely important and revolutionary. It's changing the world, crypto is, because now you do not have to rely on anyone else to transfer money. And this is definitely I consider it a financial asset personally, but it's crazy how people just are making so much money off this. And I probably should know this, but I'm wondering if like financial firms are starting to trade this, which I'd assume they are, certainly, and having this part of their portfolio. I definitely plan to have some crypto as part of my portfolio, but not a lot, probably like 5-10% of it. I mean, it's definitely, you got to realize that it can tank, it can go down, but it's definitely going to be, with the digital age that we're in, the revolution, I guess, it's definitely important. It's going to be great, and just having like a deregulatory thing is awesome. My gains with XRP are kind of crazy. It was kind of eye-opening because that's the first time I've ever made money like with crypto, and it definitely has potential for profit, but there's a lot of complexities and challenges with crypto. You don't know if the government's going to ban it, which then would bring down the value. You don't know if people are going to still have an interest in it. So just do your research, understand the risk, and consider your own financial situation before you're diving in. Like, don't throw 100% of your money in, because you're basically just gambling. That's all it is. So I'm just curious about your thoughts, your experience with cryptocurrency. Do you see it being promising, or is it just a gamble? So let's discuss it in the comments below. Again, I love your guys' comments. I really appreciate everything you've been doing, all this love and support on my videos. So if you enjoyed this video, just give me a like, subscribe, and we can potentially have a more in-depth discussion through the comment section. I have a Discord in my bio, email down in the description. And yeah, so again, I'm Seabear, and I want to thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.